Hello friends, today we're going to talk about Anodes, A-N-O-D-E-S, and it's this little things here, and you got some up here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but those things are put on a boat engine to make sure that the engine don't corrode through the salt water or fresh water, the metal on your outboard or inboard motor. Do not, what can you say, deteriorate or rust or whatever. But they are sacrificial anodes or metals made out of zinc or aluminum or magnesium, depending on what type of water you're running in. And another hint, if you have some on your engine that you can see and they're not ready to be replaced, do not paint over them. If you're going to paint the engine, just cover those parts, and then when the paint dries, just take it off. I'm sure every engine got some, and it helps the life of your motor last longer. It's a sacrificial metal. Don't ask me how chemistry, the physics work on it, but it works. Isn't that amazing? So I bought a new set, and the set, you see, you got the two that go on the side, the lower engine, and the one bar that go across the back underneath the housing, the bracket, and then you got a piece that go under the fin. And you can't see it from this angle, but if you go down underneath, you can see it sticking up like a shark tooth or shark fin. So we're going to replace all of those. All right. Let's see if we can get this nut off. Boat. Using a number 10 socket. Think we get it broke. That ain't working, is it? I want to break it. See, in that tight, boy. You got a little bit of time. Oh boy, got me grunting. I'll just feel a little bit. Oh Lord, that's what I feared. It broke off. Take the lower unit one off. We'll try from this side take the nut off on that side, on this side. So that boat ain't turning. That's a good thing. Go ahead and take that off. Working with one hand here. Trying to hold the camera. See if I get this off. Now this must have been on here for a minute. Still tight with the boat off on the other side. With the nut rubber. Still tight. Try not to break it. Broke one. She come out easy now. I'm gonna have to spread it all the way out. The tool, the ratchet. I might have to drill that other bolt out. Well, it fell out. That's how it came out. Yeah, she gunked up pretty good. A lot of gunk in there. Clean that up. A little sandpaper. Maybe some engine degreaser. Now you can see it's clean. Put that degreaser on it. Scraped it with a wire brush. Clean it up some on both sides. Wipe it off with a rag. As you can see, I put them on. I put the fattest piece toward the boat. Hold on. Alright, now we got a setup for you to notice. You see the anode, it's got a flat surface and it's got a surface with a hole and a notch for the screw to go in the boat. For the boat to go in. Each side set up the same way, right? So what you do is you line them up with the flat side in toward the engine. The thick part would go forward and the thinner part would slide up into the thinner area. Okay, so just line them up like that. So when you're looking down on them, both sides with the flat issue is facing, and the fat end of the triangle is facing forward. And then just line the holes up and mount them. Again, I'm only have one hand today, so I don't have a camera person. So we're gonna go ahead and line these up. Put the screw in and show you the end results. Yo, yo, yo. Got those on. Look nice and neat and tight. Now we get this part right here on. It looks like this, like a skeg. We get that on. And you got to untighten this on this Mercury 1/24. You tighten it, untighten it, counterclockwise. I loosened it already. And she fell. All right, now you see the similarities. We'll put it on this side. Let me see if this nut will fit this new piece. Will this nut come out of it? Where is it? Will fit this new piece. Let's see that. Yeah, it's going in pretty good. Yeah. All right, so we'll use the same nut, not the one they sent, a new piece. And we'll keep it in a supply stash of marine parts, the new nuts. I'd rather say the new boats. New boats. All right, we'll leave it there. Let's see. Found a new one they sent with the package. And she lines up pretty good, but here's the kicker. It's a different type of head thread. So I had to get a different socket, hex socket rather. HEX, is that right? If not, put a comment down below. But you can see it's, it's some type of hex. It's not a star bracket, so I'm not going to use this because this boat here is 15 millimeter and it's in my toolbox, easily accessible. So I'm going to stick with this. What do you think? Stick with this, right? It fits this hole. And I'm not going to throw away this. So if this come off or get damaged, I still got this for backup. And she's been pretty good, even though I had painted it unknowingly. I shouldn't have painted it. But it's black anyway. So I'm going to just hold on to it and see what it does. If I have to use it. All right, so we're going to put this back in our stash of marine parts. In case we run across somebody that do need it, or I need it in a hardship way, I can always get it. And I think I got a hex nut that'll fit that. But for right now, we're not going to worry about it, okay? So let's keep it simple. And we're going to put this back on. And like I need both hands to line it up. So I get what's in the short. So we're back at it. I'm going to take the opportunity to tighten this up. Okay? So we're going to tighten it up. Okay. Nice and tight. All right. Now we get to the bottom, the piece in the back, the flat part. As you can see, the new one and the old one, the difference in the wear. See how that's worn, washed out? If yours look anywhere near that, go ahead and replace this. And you can see on the edges, if you're close enough, you can see where it's worn down on the old one. She did her job, no doubt. But I had to replace the screws on here, the bolts, for the simple reason, as I was taking each one of them off, they broke. The head broke off, and they're so tight, corroded. No telling how long this one been on there. difference. Well, you wouldn't want it to look brand new because it wouldn't be doing the job. But you can see how it have been affected by salt water for the most part. It's been using salt water more than it has been in fresh water. Oh yeah. No problem. All right, let's get started on the next section of this project. It was kind of hard to hold the phone and the camera and video drilling the hole because I needed 2 hands. But you see I drilled a hole. It's close enough to where the original screw hole was. So we got that drilled, so now we're going to add a screw to it, a self-tapping screw. See will it hold. See I got to put another hole in there. So I'll use the shorter holes instead of the original one had the long holes. But being I got to make a new hole, I want to make sure it holds. I got enough material around here to hold, so I'm making a hole right there, right in there. And I think I got a go ahead and drill it out. I need 2 hands. Okay, friends, job complete. Finally got it completed. Always remember, keep the lines tight, the tip up, be safe on the water. Prayers up, deuces.